Hello, my name's Diana, and I am the Wandering Sewist. Welcome to Friday Sews. So for Friday Sews this week, our fearless leader, Jen, from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, has asked us to film a week in the life of a Friday sewer. So I have taken a little bit of film of each day this week, starting from Saturday all the way through today, and have talked to you about my sewing life and a little bit about my life outside of sewing for the whole week. So please enjoy my week in the life of a Friday sewist.
Hello, my sewing friends. This is Diana, the Wandering Sewist, and it's Saturday, October the 14th today. So this is the first day in my week, a week in my life. So Saturday is a day that we take off from the world. We stay home in my family. It's a day of worship. We just finished church. We do church online since there isn't a congregation for us here in Prague. And then I usually come upstairs to my room, put on something comfy and cozy. So I'm wearing a hoodie and some sweatpants, and I am listening to music and crocheting. I'm working on this really nice blanket. It's got these balls on the one side, and it's a secret, but I'm working on it for my youngest son, who has some ADHD issues, and so these little balls are really fun to poke in and out. So when I finish, it's going to be like he's going to be able to sit and watch TV or do something. He can play with the little balls because he tends to look for things to do with his fingers. And so it'll be a lot better for him to work on that. So the rest of the day will be spent just relaxing, and we'll do some family time later on. And we'll have dinner together at the table, and then we usually, after the sun sets and it gets dark, we will watch a movie together as a family. I'll make popcorn, and then that's my day. That's Saturday. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Hey, it's Diana, the Wandering Sewist, and today is Sunday. Today is the day of my first sewing social / workshop, and I've dressed myself today in my Marnie top with the long sleeves and the ruffle, and my Sew Over It ruby skirt that I finally managed to do the 3 lines of elastic on the back waistband, because it's a flat waistband in the front, and then it has like a 2-inch wide elastic in the back, and it kept rolling, and the directions did not say to put stitches through it to keep it from rolling, so I didn't at first. And then I realized that was going to keep happening until I did something about it. So I'm just getting ready. I expect my guests in about an hour. I was going to have 9 participants, but one of them is very ill. She came up ill on Friday. And the sad part is this is the one that I met her at the fabric store, and we went shopping for the supplies for this particular workshop. We're going to do the boxy bag from the Crafty Gemini tutorial for those that want to make it. Not everybody wants to make it, and that's fine. I just asked the people that wanted to make it, they could bring their supplies, and I'll walk them through like how to do the zipper and things like that. And so, yeah, that will be Today I'm just getting my hair in some semblance of order. Today we're in my bathroom in Prague. So I think that's pretty good. I'm going to then, I don't have time to do like everything because I still have to make the dessert I was planning on serving everyone because everyone's bringing a little something to share. And I planned a dessert. It's pelmeni. It's an Eastern European delicacy, but so it's like a little dumpling, but these are stuffed with blueberries and apricots. So it's a little dumpling, you boil them, and then you put like powdered sugar over the top. So I'm just going to quickly put on some mascara, and then I'll take some more film during the workshop when everybody's busy sewing, if I can get their permission to put them on YouTube. Bye. So I'm ready, and it's 11 o'clock, and all of my guests are going to start showing up any second. I'm so excited.
Hello, my sewing friends. Today is Monday, October the 16th, and a week where I'm doing a week in my life. So today I have gotten the kids off to school, and I did my exercise, took a shower, and I've got on some warm, cozy clothes because it's freezing here in Prague. And now I'm downstairs in the basement of my sewing room, and I'm going to be working on this tower crossbody bag from Sew Sweetness. I'm going to finish it up today. I finally got the hardware. It came while I was in France, so now I have some silver hardware. I have the slides, 1-inch slide for the adjustable strap. You can see the 1-inch slide there, and I have the 1-inch rectangular ring to attach to put in here to attach the bag, the strap to the bag. So I'm going to finish up this crossbody bag today. This is not one I'm going to be willing to gift or sell. I'm just going to keep it for myself because I made a mistake. When I sewed the front and the back together, I didn't align it right here. You can see. So I'm just going to keep this one for myself, and I'm going to call it a practice first try at the tower crossbody bag. The second one I made was a lot better, but I did mess up when I sewed these little accent pieces on my second one. They're starting to fray. It's out of cloth. They're starting to fray a bit. So I think I may have, when I clip the corners, I may have clipped the corners too closely. So, you know, you live and you learn. These are things that you have to practice and try out and see if they're going to work out. You know, this is all new to me. I'm not a professional sewer. I don't have any professional training. I'm pretty much self-taught. I did take one class, but that was it. So I'm working on this stuff myself. So I am learning a lot about measuring and then basting things together and checking to see how they work before I do my final stitching. I haven't been patient enough to use a lot of basting in the past, but I'm telling you, basting is important, and it's a step that I'm not going to skip anymore because it's been causing me more frustration to sew things together and not have it matched together right. And I've already sewn it, and I have to go back and take out the whole seam, you know, with the stitches that are tiny. And if I had basted it first, I could have checked it and seen that it wasn't just right. And basting stitches are so much easier to take out. So lesson learned. All right, so I'm going to get back to sewing in my sewing room, and I will talk to you some more tomorrow. Bye. Hey, I forgot to talk to you about the sewing workshop that we had here in my sewing room yesterday. So I thought I would just throw in this little clip about the sewing workshop. So we didn't, unfortunately, take any photos or videos because some people didn't want their faces on YouTube, and some people were okay with it, but I didn't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. So we didn't do that, but I was expecting to have 9 guests, and one person said they were ill, so that would have been 8. And then just a little bit after 11 o'clock, another person texted me and said they wouldn't be able to make it. So that should have been 7. But by 11:30, only 4 people had shown up. So altogether with me, there were 5 people at the workshop. And so only 2 of those people wanted to make the Crafty Gemini boxy bag. So I worked with those 2, and the other 2 had some hand sewing work that they wanted to just sit and socialize with us and work on their hand sewing work, which was great. It was very great. And then one of them is sewn by Madeline Claire from Instagram. If you go give her page a follow, she's a very talented sewist. And so she was here and we discussed collaboration. So I'm hoping that we're going to have a collaboration coming up on a project that I have been wanting to make for some time. It's one of those projects that scare me. And Madeline Claire has a little bit more experience than I do. So I'm very excited about a possible collaboration. If we can have it work out, we're going to keep in touch and continue to work on that. So, all told, it was a successful, very nice workshop. The 2 people who wanted to make the boxy bag did successfully complete the project, and so they went home with completed little boxy zipper pouches, and they were very happy. And the other 2 who came to socialize were also very happy. We had some very nice treats and a lot of laughs and good conversation. So it was a very nice group, and I can't wait for the next one. Talk to you some more tomorrow. Bye. Hello, my sewing friends. This is Diana, the Wandering Sewist again, and today is Tuesday, the 17th of October. So what I have been doing today is I got the kids off to school, and then I had to go to a doctor's appointment and to meet a new doctor for my neck and shoulder issues. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to continue with this one. There's some payment issues. Being in a foreign country, payments can be a little bit difficult. So we're trying to work that through. And then I made it home, and the heating is not working in the house. Apparently they have to come, the landlord has to come and turn the boiler on. I don't know what that means. I don't know what something to do with the gas, natural gas heating of some kind. So they're going to come tonight at 8 o'clock and turn on the boiler. In the meantime, I have to bundle up to try to keep a little bit warm. So I decided to come down to my sewing room and do some fabric fondling. And I took out this beautiful ivory sweater knit. I've been wanting to make this up, and I think it would make a great cowl neck sweater. Nice and cozy for the winter months. Let's see how, I don't think it's terribly thick, which would mean it would be great as a layering piece also. So you can, I'm not sure about, it's not terribly thick. So you can almost see my hand through. So it would make very nice drapes at the neck for the cowl, I think. Yeah, I like that. So I was looking around on Instagram to try and find a pattern because I looked through all of my patterns for tops, and the only one I have that resembles anything I might like is the Laundry Day tee from Love Notions. It has a cowl neck option, and that's a free pattern, which is great. Uh, and I have made the Laundry Day tee in a cowl neck option, and it was just kind of meh. So I decided to look around on Pinterest, and I got some ideas. And I found this one from Cashmerette. It's called the Tobin sweater. And view B has the cowl neck. So I don't really like the high-low hem for a sweater. I would want to wear it. I would probably cut it so that it was the same all the way around. But I would really like a banded sweater with a band around the bottom to cinch in around, and then cuffs, band cuffs, and the cowl neck. So that is not exactly what I was looking for. I think I need to keep looking because this fabric is so beautiful. I really want to do it justice. I don't want to make something out of this beautiful fabric and then hate it, because that would break my heart. So as I was digging out patterns, 'cause I haven't had time to sew today, so I was digging through patterns, and I found this one I picked up from a charity shop in Africa. It's New Look 6112 coats, 3 different coats. So you have this one that has a hood, this one with the big pointy collar, and this one with no collar. And I've never made a coat. It's one of those projects that scare me, but I would really like to try. So I'm going to keep this one out, and so it stays at the top of my mind. So if I'm out looking at fabric, I can remember that I need to look for some coating. So it says for my size, I would want to make view 1 with the hood, because I like that a lot. I like the way that looks. View 1 with the hood. I think I would probably make the size 18. So I would need 3 7/8 yards of 45-inch wide fabric, or 3 yards of 60-inch wide fabric, plus 3 yards of lining fabric, because this is a lined coat. And I was thinking if I wanted it to be a warm coat, I might want to interline it. But I'm not sure if I want to try that on my very first coat. What do you think? Can you comment below and let me know, on my very first coat project, should I try to interline it? Yes or no? So that's what I'm up to today. I would love to make a Sirocco jumpsuit. I've been thinking about it. I've been obsessing about it. I don't have the pattern yet. The Sirocco is from, wait, let me look. Deer and Doe. The Sirocco jumpsuit from Deer and Doe, and it's made from jersey. And I have just the thing. I have this beautiful jersey that would make a very pretty Sirocco jumpsuit. And so I've been obsessing, thinking about that one today too, but I don't have the pattern. And yeah, I don't know if I can justify the expense just now. I would love to. I have some of these beautiful jerseys that I would love to get sewn up. but I can't find patterns and things that I already own that would do them justice. I don't want to fluff it up and make something that I'm going to hate. So I'm being very indecisive. Do you do that? Do you have fabric that you love? Maybe you want to make just the right thing and you can't think of the right pattern. And if you do see a pattern, you don't own it. And you have to wait for the right time to buy it. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. I just want to sew, but I don't have anything to sew right at the minute. I finished that handbag yesterday. The other top that I was talking about, the one with the words are hard. Chiffon. The chiffon top, it's very summery, so I thought I was gonna, it's right up here, that orange and white chiffon right there. I thought I would wait until next summer, spring, summer to tackle that because I'll have more experience sewing. And it's too cold in Prague for me to wear that anyway. So it's time to bundle up and wear scarves and jackets and sweaters and sweatshirts. I have this really beautiful sweatshirting material. I don't know if you can see it right here. It's gray with these very bright flowers. And I want to make a warm cozy with that one too. I don't know if I dare make pants to match like I have in the It's to Stitch So Beautiful book. There is some jogger pants that I could make up, and then the Love Notions Laundry Day tee, you can use a heavier weight knit, but there's no band on the bottom, and I really want a band on the bottom. See, now here I am again. I don't want to compromise and make something that I'm going to hate because I really want a bottom band. So now I have to wait until I find the pattern with the bottom band. Do you do this? Do you waffle back and forth with your patterns? It's so annoying. So I'm going to continue fabric funneling, trying to come up with a project. I'm just looking over here at some of my other knits. I really want to make a warm, fuzzy, cozy thing to wear. So I'm going to keep looking. I might be going next week to a fabric shop in Prague that's supposed to be the biggest one with the best selection called Flextex. And they have coating. So I might be getting coating fabric for that next week. Possibly. It depends on if I break down and buy new patterns for my warm snugglies or not. I can't buy everything all at once. You know how it is. All right, that's today, Tuesday, and I will talk to you some more again tomorrow. Bye. Hi, it's me again. So I have been fabric funneling and I've been Googling and I've been busily looking for things to make of patterns and fabric that I already have. So I came up with the Everyday's a Weekend dress from Pattern Emporium. I will insert a better picture here. So the Everyday a Weekend dress is a tiered dress. And when I was in France a couple weeks ago, I bought this wonderful viscose jersey with fireworks on it. I showed this in my pattern haul. The thing is, I got 3 meters. And it says it says in here in the fabric requirements that to make what I want, because you can have the short length, the mini, the knee length, or the midi length, and you can have the roll neck, and you can also have a bishop sleeve. So it being what I wanted for like a wintry, warm, cozy would be the knee length with the roll neck and the bishop sleeve. And it says for my size, if I make a size 20 for the bishop sleeves, I will need 2.9 meters, and then you're supposed to add a half a meter for the roll neck. It says right up here at the top to add a half a meter for the roll neck, and I only have 3 meters. So I was contemplating how I could still get a every day's a weekend dress from this wonderful fabric, still have my roll neck and bishop sleeves. I could change the sleeve to a cropped bishop, which would only go to about here. It would still be fuller and it would have elastic, about to the elbow or just above, but I don't really like that. I would be messing and pulling on it all the time. I could do a 3/4 length sleeve. I tend to do a lot of 3/4 length sleeve stuff. Or I could replace tier 2 because tier 1. There are 2 tiers. I could replace tier 1 with just black. I have some plain black viscose jersey that is, it feels the same as the fireworks jersey. They're the same weight, they're the same amount of viscose and elastane. What do you think? Do you think I could do one whole tier from the black? I was thinking about doing that, and I don't draw very well, but I tried to draw up like a mock sketch of what it might look like. So please forgive my horrible art, but here's the fireworks fabric in the bodice, the sleeves, and the bottom tier, and then the middle tier, just plain black. What do you think? I do not want to cut into this precious fabric I got in France and ruin it. I'm so scared. I've made the everyday's a weekend dress before. I love how it looks. It's easy to make. I love how it fits, and it's fun to wear. It's a very twirly dress because the skirt is very full. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this a wash and a press, and I've changed sizes, so I need to retrace my pattern. And then I'm going to try and see if I can get all of my pieces, if I can do some sort of jigsaw type smushing and see if I can get all of my pieces out of the fireworks fabric. And if I cannot, then I will revisit using the plain black viscose jersey. So that's what I'm going to be working on in my free time the rest of the week. I'll give you an update tomorrow. Bye. Hello, my sewing friends. Today is Wednesday, the 18th of October. And what I have been doing today is after I got the kids off to school, I had to get myself ready and get on a bus and get on a train to get to my Czech language class, which I was late for. So I decided to take an Uber instead because it takes longer to take the bus and the train and then walk from the train station. So I got an Uber, and my Uber driver had no idea where the location was where I was supposed to go. He dropped me off pretty far away, and he didn't speak a word of English, so I couldn't explain to him where I needed to go. So I was late for my language class, and it's only the second session that we've had. And I was late the first time too because I was at the orthodontist getting my braces adjusted. This teacher is going to start thinking that I'm just late all the time late. I feel really bad. So I've just gotten home. I had a little bite of lunch and I had a piano lesson because I'm learning to play the piano. And now I'm down in my sewing room. I have finished washing and drying my viscose jerseys that I talked to you about yesterday. And now I'm going to give especially this one, a press. And then I have my pattern for the Everyday is a Weekend dress printed out on A0. And I had them folded up into an envelope. So I'm going to have to press those out as well and trace my new size and the roll neck and the bishop sleeve that I want to do onto some tracing paper. And so that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. And hopefully I will be able to start cutting out this evening. So it is, what time is it? It is 1:40 in the afternoon. The kids will get home from school about 4 o'clock. Let's hope that I can get all of the pressing and tracing done before they come home and need dinner and homework and all the things that kids need. All right, so I will give you an update on how I have progressed on my Everyday's Weekend dress from this firework fabric tomorrow. All right, bye. Hello, my sewing friends. Today is Thursday, October the 19th. And it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've just finished all of my chores, and now I'm down in my sewing room sitting at my newly repaired, beautiful Bernina, and I am starting work on the Everyday is a Weekend dress that I was talking about the last couple of days. So I did manage to get it all cut out of the fireworks fabric, with the added problem that I could not get the back bodice cut out on the fold. There just wasn't enough yardage for me to make the back bodice come out on the fold. So I have cut the back bodice in 2 separate pieces. And right now I'm taking off my tracing paper, my pattern paper. And when I cut out my back bodice, I added seam allowance to both of the 2 back pieces. So my back bodice will have a seam down the center, but that's not the end of the world. So here are my 2 back bodice pieces. And so now I'm going to sew them together down the center back. And then I will be able to carry on with the instructions just like in the pattern. So what have I been up to today? Today, so far, I made some granola bars for my kids for their lunches. They're cooling right now. I made them with some almond butter and some chocolate chips. I wasn't able to find chocolate chips here in Prague, like the little ones that you can get in America, like for making chocolate chip cookies. These chocolate chips were about the size of a quarter, so I wound up having to chop those up. But that's fine. It works. They taste delicious. It's a very nice chocolate, so I'm not too sad about that. And then I also made some chicken soup that's upstairs simmering on the stove right now. I'll have to go up in a little bit and tend to that. And I will add some pasta to that a little while before the kids get home from school, and we'll have homemade chicken noodle soup for dinner tonight. And I have a new prospective tutoring client coming over this afternoon to meet me. I'm a math teacher, and currently I'm not teaching full-time, and there's a family that needs some math help for their kid. So we'll see if we're a good mix or not. And then I'm going to steal these few moments I have right now to work on my Everyday's a Weekend dress. I have about an hour and a half. I'm going to see how much I can get done before I have to start doing all the rest of the stuff. So hopefully I will have a finished dress for you tomorrow on Friday for Friday Sews. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be back to you tomorrow with an update on that. Bye. Hi, this is Diana, the Wandering Sewist, coming to you on Friday, October the 20th for Friday Sews. So today is the last day of our week in the life of a sewist. I'm just going to move you back a little bit. So today I have going to put up all of my whole week in a week in the life of a Friday sewist. And I hope you have enjoyed my week. So what I have today for sewing is I have the bodice part on for my fireworks dress, and I have to say I love it so far. I have the bishop sleeves, but I don't have the gathering in yet, but these will be gathered in right here, and I love that. And the roll neck, I think because this viscose jersey is so drapey that the roll neck doesn't fit tight at all. I was afraid that it would when I sewed it together, but it doesn't. It fits very nicely. I really like that. And I would have had at least one tier sewed on, except for last night. I was sewing on my invisible elastic to my bodice to stabilize the bodice hem seam. And I totally did it completely wrong. And since I zigzagged it on, I had to spend over an hour picking out every little zigzag. And I did the 3-step zigzag, so it wasn't just like zigzag. It was like zig, zag, zig, zag. So it was on there very, very well. So I spent a long time picking out all of those little. So I'm not going to have a finished dress to show you today, but I do have just the bodice. And I love how this looks already. I'm going to be very happy when I do get the dress finished. So that's so great. So what else do I have today? So you know what's been going on this week because I showed you everything for my whole week. So today is prep for Shabbat. So I will be making challah and I will make a nice dinner. I have to get that started. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I have a Zoom conference with one of my kids teachers at 10:30, and the rest of the day I'll be spent cleaning house and making challah and making dinner, and hope and pray I'm done with everything before sunset when the Sabbath begins. So yes, it's going to be a very, very, very busy day, but I am so happy with how this is going to turn out. I think that even though it's a black base and black doesn't look good on me, there's enough of these colors that are my colors that I think I can get away with it. So what do you think? Down in the comments, let me know. Do you think that I can get away with this black base with all of the nice bright colors that are in my color palette? What do you think? Thank you so much for watching my video today. Please give me a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you think about this kind of content. Do you like this? Do you want me to do more of the week in my life? Or would you rather I just focus more on just sewing and my makes? I don't tend to do tutorials in my sewing journey just yet because I don't think that I have the expertise. I make a lot of mistakes. I have to do a lot of taking out of seams. I'm just like you. I am not an expert by any means. I have just started sewing in the last 2 years-ish, a little bit less. And I started making YouTube videos because of my wandering lifestyle. I live in different countries around the world. I move a lot. And so I wanted to be part of a community, a sewing community especially. And so I started making YouTube videos so that I could have a community and you are part of it. So I want to thank you for coming today and watching my video. And It means so much to me, and I would love to visit with you down in the comments. I hope you have a great weekend and lots of time to sew something beautiful. Bye.